Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are fine and doing well. Our today's learning objectives are processing, data and information, CPU, central processing unit, CPU parts, role of the CPU, and homework guide that how will you attempt your homework of this week. Students, our first topic or heading is processing. Processing is the most important computer operation as it is responsible for converting data into information. Previously, in the previous lecture also you have learned, again I will give a recap of this. Data, what is data? Data is the raw facts or figures into information. Information is the meaningful and processed form of data. After the procedures, after the steps, after the instructions, whatever the results you get, that is called information. A key difference between computers and other machines is the ability to choose which process will be carried out each time. This is achieved by selecting from a collection of different programs which the computer then follows. Example is given over here. Let's suppose we want to calculate the total talk time on our mobile phones on the last month. We can do this by adding the duration of each phone calls we have made. So we consider the following. The duration of the calls is called data. The total talk time is called information. Process is to add the duration of each phone calls that we have made. I can give you another examples over as well over here, that while students enter in the class first time, students, if you do not know the numbers, uh, obviously you do not know the exact figures of your class fellows, the exact number of your class strength, that how many students are there in your class. If any student is new, obviously he does not know the names of the other students as well. While he goes to home, he talks to to his parents. He says that there are some students in our class. He will not mention any name, he will not tell the exact figure because he does not know. After passing the times, while he comes to know about the exact figure, that for example, there are 40 students or there are 20 students in my class, this is the exact figure, this is called information. The first sentence which he told in the first day, that there are some students in my class, that was data. After passing the time, when he comes to the exact figures, he says there are 40 students in my class, then this is the information. Or he says the names of the students, that there are 40 students in my class, these are the names of these students, this is called information. I think now data and information difference is clear to you. To add the duration of each phone calls we have made, or another example, whatever the procedures he follows to come to know about the names of the students, whatever the process occurs in his minds, whatever the process occurs in your computer, in your mobile phones, that is called process is done by the processor you also call CPU, you also call the brain of the computer. Students, what is this? Mostly whenever any teacher asks that what is this, students show this, that teacher, it is brain of the computer, teacher, it is CPU. It's not a CPU, my dear students, it is nothing but only a case or cabinet which carries out the electronic components. Many electronic components such as motherboard, power supply, hard disk and graphic cards are stored in these one. This is case or cabinet plastic box which carries out different electronic components. CPU is inside of this case, but itself it is not CPU. While students say that teacher, it is CPU, it's wrong. It is not CPU. It contains the electronic components. CPU is inside of this. Then see here CPU. This is your CPU which is located on the motherboard. The whole board is called motherboard. CPU is located on the motherboard. CPU of a computer is a piece of hardware that carries out the instruction of a computer programs, then performs the basic arithmetic logical input output of a computer system. See, the CPU is like the brain of a computer. Every instructions, no matter how simple you follow, you go through this, it will pass through this CPU. For example, teacher asks you that press K on your keyboard. If you press K on your keyboard, then it will appear on your monitor screen. These small procedure also passes through this CPU. CPU makes every procedure, every process possible.